Breaking news, Habs Nation. Habs fans, brace yourselves, the optimism surrounding Kirby Dach's return this fall might be fading fast. When the Canadiens made that bold move back in 2022, trading for Dach from the Chicago Blackhawks, they were betting big. The 6 feet 4 inches center, drafted 3rd overall, was meant to be the answer at second-line center, a cornerstone in this rebuild. But here we are, nearly 3 years later, and the questions around his durability are louder than ever. Dach's latest setback, a knee injury that ended his season back in February, followed by surgery. The early buzz suggested he'd be ready for training camp. But according to Maxime Truman of Danzel Scalisis, things aren't looking good. With just over a month until camp opens, Dach still hasn't fully recovered, and it's now very unlikely he'll be ready for opening night. That's a massive blow. Not just for Dach, but for a Habs roster that's hungry to turn the corner and start pushing for the playoffs again. This isn't just about missing camp. Truman suggests Dach might miss the start of the season, throwing a wrench into Montreal's forward depth just as expectations start to rise for 2025-26. Jeff Gorton, the Canadiens' executive VP of hockey ops, didn't mince words earlier this summer. He made it clear that this camp was crucial for Dach to re-establish himself. He's had 2 really tough years. Gorton said, "There's certainly a place for him in our lineup, but it's up to him. He needs a big camp. The problem is that big camp might not even happen." Injuries have haunted Dach's time in Montreal. In 3 seasons, he's suited up for just 117 games, barely 39 per year. Last season, he managed only 22 points in 57 games, before being sidelined. And as he enters the final year of his $13.45 million deal, the pressure has never been higher. Hedge their bets. The Canadiens have quietly added some depth down the middle. Joe Veleno is in the mix now, originally expected to fill a bottom 6 role, but he could be thrust into more responsibility. Zachary Bolduc, primarily a winger, has the flexibility to shift to center if needed. Still, if Dach can't go, there's real concern the Canadiens might need to make a more significant move to fill that second-line center hole. Stay tuned. Habs fans, the Dach storyline is one to watch, and it might just shape the early months of Montreal's season. Go Habs!